First day of school with the Big Tigger Morning Show on V103, the ATL's #1 for hip-hop, R&B, and throwbacks. Dr. Lisa Herring, APS School Superintendent, is here.
Good morning, Big Tigger. How are you?
I know you're excited about first day back to school.
Always excited about the first day of school for every student in every place because it's a great, new, exciting time for them to start a new year.
We've been talking all morning about what's going on back to school here in Atlanta. Lots of conversation being held statewide about the amount of teachers that is or ain't working. And you have an update on your vacancy situation, I'm sure.
We always have an update. In Atlanta Public Schools, we're always proud of it. So with a workforce of nearly 5,000 to 6,000 employees, we're proud that as we go into this school year, we have a total of, a drum roll, 7 teacher vacancies.
That's it?
That's it.
Across all of APS?
Across all of APS. And let me be clear.
Ooh.
Let me be very clear. That is not some minor statement. That's major because for the last several years, we've all been struggling with this issue around teacher recruitment, teacher retention, and the exhaustion of teachers in the profession. They're greatly valued. We honor them as best we can. We try to be highly competitive in the greater Atlanta area. And for us to name that at the start of the school year, there are only 7 teacher vacancies, we're pretty proud of that. And rest assured, those will also get filled.
You better tell them.
That part. It's important. We know how important it is that our students and our faculty start off with all that they need and that parents know that we've put highly qualified staff in front of their children for their learning experience.
What are some things you want APS families to know that they should be excited about coming up this year?
Well, every year that we've moved into a new school year, I always want to emphasize the importance of normalcy for students. That the school is a safe haven, not just for learning, but for socialization. APS has been deeply committed to making certain that beyond the academic resources, we provide resources for mental and emotional support and health. That stays in place. You know, we just came off of the back to school bash to make certain that they had not only their basic needs, but all of the information that's tied to ensuring that families are well-resourced, students are well-resourced, and that they're already familiar with their APS family.
Back to school bash was a thing. Shout out to TJ and Morgan over there, Parkside Elementary. I love them.
Parkside
and they
Elementary.
mama met them at the APS back to school bash. You mentioned safety in schools, which is a hot button topic, not only for the students with safety in the schools, but also for the teachers nowadays. It seems like there are more instances where the kids and the teachers are getting into things.
Yes, well, you want to take us there. Let me say this.
Yeah, let's go there.
Listen, everyone, I've said this since 2020, everyone has had some level of trauma or impact in their lives, whether it's professionally or personally. In APS, we've been deeply committed to making certain that we have support resources for teachers, because let's be clear, even as a former teacher, the profession is the most important, so it needs to be the most resourced, the most supported, and also the most caring as it relates to those of us who show value. As it relates to safety, we work every day to ensure that the classroom is a safe environment for learning and that it's a safe place to show up for work. And we have principals, rock star principals all across APS who work diligently to support our teaching staff and faculty and the school building at large. And for our students, there's a space in place for making certain that we not only know how to engage, but we've been reimagining classrooms. We've been innovating that space. We don't want the school classroom to look like what you and I experience.
Please, Lord.
You know,
no.
I know it's got to be different. And in the space of innovation and redesign and reimagining the thought about the process, that helps change the learning environment. So we've been diligent in that space too.
Talking to Dr. Lisa Herring, APS Superintendent in the building. The 5K walk and run is on the way.
It is on the way in celebration of APS's 150 years. 150 years. Listen, that's a very long time to be in existence, and we're proud of that. It will take place September 9th, 2023. And of course, it's a 5K run and walk. That's a Saturday. We'll start at H.J. Russell at West End Academy. And everyone is invited to participate. It's a part of an opportunity for us to join in with the community. I love Vine City and the West End area, not just with APS, my own experience from college, but then, of course, our investment and our kickoff moving into this the final celebrations of 150 years of APS.
Yeah, so is there anything specifically that you can let out the bag that we're like some of the celebratory things that are coming up to celebrate 150?
So those things are still underway, some under wraps, Tigger. I know how you do.
I just ask questions.
I know how it's all good, but I can say this. In addition to our 5K at the Back to School Bash, we announced one of our corporate partners, Chick-fil-A, and how they, in this effort that I put forward at the start of the year to increase our corporate partnership, adopted an entire cluster of schools.
Oh, wow.
So shout out to Chick-fil-A. Okay. Shout out to South Atlanta High School cluster that now every school in that cluster has a corporate partner, believe it or not.
Wow.
That's tied to the 150th, our goal for every school to have a corporate partner. Now, more to come on the fun side, on the celebratory side.
Right.
Keep your eyes and ears open.
Dr. Lisa Herring, happy first day of school. Thank you for joining us today. If they need to reach out to you or anything over there at APS, what do they need to do?
Well, absolutely. If there's anything that anyone needs, aside from contacting the school directly, because it is the first day of school, show up.
Right.
Someone will be there to receive you. In APS, you can always reach us on our district website, www.atlantapublicschools.us.
Okay.
We have /back to school, which is another space. Call the district office. We are on guard day one and every day following to make certain that we provide high quality customer service. And hey, if you know a child that needs to be in school, we're ready to receive them.
We want to thank you for your commitment. We want to thank you for your time.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
And happy first day of school.
Happy first day of school. Hands up, hands up. Thank you. It's our joy to be here.
Hey, man, Dr. Lisa Herring with APS in the building. The superintendent.
That's what they say.
You better be super. That's what's happening. Be coming back with more Big Tigger Morning Show. First day of school on the People Station V103.